Colleagues, it's difficult to transform yourself to beg. I'm a developer. It's not about speech making. But really, I want to recognize the representative of the ambassador for the Embassy of Ireland, the representative of the ambassador for the United States, if you're in the room, we want to recognize you. The head of 2020 Vision Initiative, International Food Policy Research Institute, Madam, who have fought sometimes. You know, last night we had talked much about these things. Yeah. My colleagues, Minister of Agriculture and the other ministries, reps of development partners, reps of non-state actors. I want to recognize the Apex body, Farmers Union of Malawi, Kaponda Mgaga, Executive Director, the academia, Karimbira, you are here. Dr. Karimbira, I think you've done a great job. Members of the media, I don't know if they're still here. The elders, is my friend here, the one from UK. Yeah, I think he left. Okay, yeah. Let me recognize the Malawian, elder, Dr. Daudi. Okay. Invited participants, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is again a great pleasure for me to stand before you this afternoon to preside over the closing ceremony of the conference on unleashing agricultural potential for improved nutrition and health on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development. That was for this meeting that was organized by the Ministry in collaboration with the IFPRI and the development partners. Ladies and gentlemen, the objective of the conference was to inform, influence, and catalyze action by key stakeholders to better use investments in agriculture in order to sustainably reduce malnutrition and ill health for vulnerable people in the country. I'm sure a lot of ideas have come up from the audience on how best the sectors of agriculture, nutrition, and health should work together to make sure that agriculture is responsive to issues of nutrition and health in Malawi. And let me take this opportunity to commend all of you for the good work. Let's give it a hand, please. For us to have stayed all day, we've got a lot of staying power. It means we have got vigor. That's what they say in the scientists. That's what they would say. Our colleagues, on our program, we had a knowledge fair which showcased a number of initiatives that various players in the sector are championing. And this was done based on the value chain analysis. It was really impressive to see different outcomes of agriculture, nutrition, and health, and linkages through the themes. Secondly, there were a number of panel discussions that were done and a number of themes that guided our deliberation during the 2 days. These range from global, regional, and national perspectives. Evidence on agricultural contribution to nutrition and health outcomes, policy frameworks, and programs were all part of what we've looked at. There were also parallel sessions where issues of policies, capacity development program delivery, advocacy communication, and research extension technology were discussed. A lot of brainstorming was done in this parallel discussion. A lot of issues on strengthening agriculture and responding to nutrition and health have been suggested and recommended. In addition, there was a panel discussion at the end of the program by the 3 sectors whereby issues that have been recommended from the conference were discussed in detail. I see that health was not here, but I encourage the Secretariat to deliver a formal submission to Minister of Health on the same. Colleagues, without wasting much of our time, let me share with you some of the major issues that have been suggested and recommended from this gathering. There is need for a common framework to integrate nutrition across the agriculture, nutrition, and health sectors with the national, district, and community level advocacy, including private sector involvement. We need to develop clear sectoral nutrition objectives and budgetary commitments to catalyze action. There is need for active participation of decision makers in planning, implementation, and reviews of nutrition policies and programs to enhance their buy-in. There is evidence of research and outreach models of agriculture intervention that respond to nutrition and health needs. However, the research agenda needs to be made more demand-driven considering farmer and consumer needs. While the ASWAP is a key instrument for achieving food security, there is need to clearly spell out nutrition information arrangements in coordination with other sectors to achieve the broader goal of nutrition security. Deliberate sectoral coordination is of prime importance for unleashing agricultural potential for improved nutrition and health in Malawi. I can here propose outright that, if there's any message which you want to share, government will be distributing inputs to 1.4 million farmers. Why not mainstream a handout on nutrition in the vernacular at zero cost? Colleagues, in summary, these are the issues that have been suggested within 2 days of our deliberation. The issues were so many, and I believe more can be suggested if more of such meetings are organized. As such, there is need for more collaboration among stakeholders in the agricultural, nutrition, and health sectors to ensure that agriculture indeed responds sustainable to issues of nutrition and health, hence food and nutrition security in this country. It is my sincere hope on behalf of the ministry that the action note to be drawn from the conference will be shared and harnessed by all stakeholders for further development action plan. I repeat, the action note should have a driver, otherwise it will be filed away. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to thank again the organizer of this conference, Minister of Agriculture, for the work done, USAID, Irish Aid for the financial support of the conference, and secondly, allow me also to thank IFPRI for convening the meeting, and also thank the Cresta Hotel for hosting this function. And most importantly, the speakers and all participants, including the exhibitors, for the contribution to this conference. We don't take this for granted and encourage you to keep up this good spirit. I also sincerely to thank my colleagues who have traveled all the way from other parts of the country, Zuzu, Blantyre, Chikwawa, and the other districts. I'm sure this is a lot of sacrifice to you to leave your offices and to come here. And in a special way, I want to thank the team of facilitators, colleagues who have learned something. There are other ways of conducting meetings. I think so. In one day, they've managed to solve issues. I've learned something, and I hope my colleagues in the ministry, especially DIAS, get something from this. Yeah, we need this facilitation. It's not boring. It's not. Every minute you are engaged. So I want in a special way to thank, IFPRI and this team of, engineers from wherever they came from, I think you have told us something about how to conduct a workshop. I hope it's very economical, very, very economical, and that's the way to go forward. And also, maybe in a special way, to thank the presenters. They were able to lead us, the lead paper that were presented. That was a lot of work that was put into place. The University of Malawi, and the entire team that was in front here. My personal expectation is that let's do something. Yeah, let's just do something. Very little. And then we can say it was worth meeting in the long way. With these few remarks, colleagues, I declare the conference officially closed. And I wish you a good evening. Thank you very much.